Good morning, everybody. This is Matthew Pierce coming to you from A Love Awakening. How are you all doing this morning? I'm so happy to be with you this morning to share this message of love and hope and joy and all those other things that come along with being able to be with you in the mornings and help out and give a message to you. So you can check out our website at aloveawakening.com, or you can check us out here on YouTube. We have lots of other videos available to you. If you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell and you'll be notified of any time that we post something new. So let's go ahead and jump right into the energy forecast for today and see what's going on and see what's happening. Okay, this morning we have a little bit more of the galactic energy coming in, okay? And when I say galactic energy, I mean like that energy that the universe is just pouring out onto us. Our heart chakra comes up also we're very, very open to receive this morning. So be open and available to what the universe has to give you. So inside of your meditation time, take and just spend some time receiving, not necessarily asking and not necessarily trying to, get whatever, but be in a state of receiving today because your heart chakra is open this morning. Going on from there, kind of along the same lines, the universe is saying maybe you need to surrender some things, give up what is not serving you, to get rid of the limits and get rid of the limitations and walls that we are that are standing in our way. So keep going forward, keep going with that, receiving from the universe. And like I said, maybe we need to surrender some of those things that aren't serving us. Okay, holding back, don't hold back. When we show up to the world small, okay, we tend to hold back. We were tending to hold back what we truly are. So get a hold of that energy today and realize how limitless you are. You are a master manifester. You are an amazing creator. So take that on today going into the lunch hour, okay? Because that's going to create infinite possibilities. Those possibilities are anything that you want to create, anything in this world. If you look around, anything visual at one time was a thought, and then that thought became a thing. So take that on today. Make sure that you're thinking about what you want and what you want to manifest and what you want to create, okay? But again, the cards are saying if there are things that you need to walk away from, go ahead and walk away from them. If the energy is not serving you, walk away from it, okay? We also need to take into account the energy that we're putting out there. If there's some energy that is out there that is no longer serving us, we need to make sure that we are bringing that back. We are taking that energy back and we're resetting and we're refocusing where we're placing that energy. Okay. The form and function card comes up, and whenever the form and function card comes up, especially in this afternoon, is don't get attached to things emotionally. Step back away from it, see why it's happening, see why the emotions are there, okay, but don't get hooked emotionally. Look at it from more of a logical standpoint, okay? So that's what the form and function is saying to us today. And then right after that comes manifestation. So once we detach ourselves, kind of from the emotional turmoil or whatever around a situation, we can get about to the manifestation, okay? Having those conversations and creating from a standpoint of being clear, of not having those walls or limitations coming up with us. So going into tonight, okay, it's really about looking at your future, finding out what is there for you, what you want, okay, and really defining that and finding out what that purpose is. You have to have the courage to create, and when we have the courage to create, wonderful things start to happen. So thank you very much for joining me. We really, really love your comments, and we love, hearing from you and finding out what's going on in your life. We want to know, what we can do to bring you more. So, go ahead and comment below. Make sure that you're checking out our website, and if you want to send us a message, that would be great. We love hearing from you. We absolutely love hearing from you. So with today's energy reading, I also kind of wanted to, talk a little bit about limits, okay? And how limitless we truly are and where our limits come from. So when we grow up and we hear different things that, people tell us, well, you can't do that, or you can't have this, or that's not the way that it's done, okay? We tend to take that on as a limitation. And if we're not evaluating our limitations, those limitations start becoming beliefs, okay? And when those limitations become beliefs, those beliefs that we have get rooted subconsciously inside of us and start affecting our lives. So when I'm coaching, I coach people inside the law of attraction. And a lot of times, one of the first things that comes up in the coaching sessions is their limiting beliefs, where they are limiting themselves, where they are not taking and living up to their full potential. And take, for example, I started working with someone very recently, and they were starting a new business. Now, they knew what they were doing. They have the credentials, they have the education, they have the know-how, okay? They are an expert at this particular field. They've had years of experience. They have a reputation that is stellar, but she never had a website. This person has never had a website. And so when we started conversation about her website, it was very interesting because it was very lengthy and very long. And the first thing that came to my mind is there's a limiting belief here. And the limiting belief is I have to prove myself. I have to make sure that people like me. I have to make sure that I give them everything that I've got in order for them to have respect for me. And so when I pointed this out, those big, long paragraphs of trying to prove something became very succinct and very small and very powerful. Because this person stepped into her power. She stepped into not apologizing for who she thought she was, but she stepped into the power of who she really is. Now, I won't go into the pricing models that we came up with because we pretty much tripled her prices because she didn't think she deserved it. So looking at our limitations, looking at what those are, and really taking a look at them can remove those blocks away from us so we can have the life that we love. We want to have those things in our life that bring us joy and peace and comfort, and we can have that. But a lot of times we limit ourselves. So today I'm encouraging you this. Look at your limitations. See where you are limiting yourself. Rearrange the energy a little bit. Don't apologize for who you are. Now, if there's something you need to fix, if there's something going on here that you need to get right, go ahead and do that. But remember, you are limitless. Get rid of the limits that you have placed on yourself today and see what you can manifest. Take that on. So thank you so much for joining me. This has been Matthew Pierce from A Love Awakening. You can check us out on YouTube right here, and you can hit the subscribe button if you like to hear what you're saying. If you like hearing what I'm saying, and I'm not saying it very well this morning, just check us out. Leave us your comments. Share this if you feel that the message is hitting you the right way. And as always, I love you. Lisa loves you. A Love Awakening loves you. So that means you need to love you. So you have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.